Well, I don't know if you've ever served on a jury, but serving on a jury is a very special thing. If you haven't done it, it's not a good time. It's not fun. I don't recommend it for entertainment. But if you want to be a good citizen, you really have to try it. All right? So don't use your get out of jury duty thing every time.
If you put a hypnotist on a jury deliberation, it's kind of going to go the way of the hypnotist, right? unless there are two hypnotists in the room. If you put me in a room with 11 other citizens and just say, all right, work it out, it's going to go my way, all right? It'll either be a hung jury or it'll go my way. But let me say it again. If you put me on a jury in this country, I am not going to convict anybody for what looks like self-defense. Moreover, if it's a gray area, they're not going to be convicted by me. Put me on a jury, if it even looks a little bit self-defense-y in the context of these big crowds. I'm not talking about it.
Imagine you're on a jury, and the case they bring to you is this. And they say, yes, we agree it's totally legal if the president just wrote a check from his personal account to Stormy Daniels or anybody else. And let's say the judge and everybody says, yes, everybody agrees that's legal. I mean, I don't know how a lawyer gets on a jury to begin with. I mean, that alone is already a little flag. But I think in some cases lawyers do serve. But if you're a known anti-Trumper and you've got a long history of it and it's documented, and you're an attorney, and they make you the foreperson, how is... No, it doesn't depend on the crime at all. If you put me on a jury and you tell me that the defendant will know who I am and be able to find me, my address, I'm voting innocent. I'm voting not guilty. I would absolutely throw a trial over the issue of my own privacy being...
You could put me on a jury trial and say, okay, here's the video, the forensic evidence, 100% evidence conclusively proving that this prisoner killed him. Do I care? I'm afraid I don't. I'm afraid I don't care. Because if you kill somebody who wants to die and 100% of the planet Earth wants him to die...
If you put me on a jury trial for somebody who shoots somebody for hitting somebody over the head at an Antifa rally, let's just say hypothetically, and by the way, I'm very much not encouraging this behavior. Do not do anything violent. And I'd like to compliment everybody
to say, if you put me on a jury, I will say, shot a guy with a deadly weapon. I don't need to hear any more evidence. If you'd like to present the evidence, sure, if you need to, but I'm not going to listen to it. Because if police shoot somebody with one of those lasers at a protest, has to be at a protest, I'm not even going to listen to the evidence at all. Because you really shouldn't put a hypnotist on a jury. Do you know one of the questions that lawyers should ask but never do? Are you a trained hypnotist? If you're a trained hypnotist, you shouldn't be on a jury, because the rest of the jury is going to just agree with you. You might as well just have one person on the jury. Now, I know you don't believe that, but trust me.